I'm Adam Watson.
I'm Trinity Watson.
This is the Dark Star Mafia Power Hour.
Where it's probably not going to be an hour.
It's definitely not going to be an hour.
Nah.
So this one is a New Year's book.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. When I chose Four Horsemen #1 to do with Julian last week, well, it's going to be posted right around the same time as this. Mm-hmm. But when I did that one, I was intending to do a New Year's title, right?
Right.
This one I just happened to choose today, and then I was like, oh shit, this is a New Year's book. So this is going to go up on either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Happy New Year. Hopefully 2026 is a better year. Mm-hmm. So Ballistic Wolverine is part 4 of the Devil's Reign crossover. Have you read any of these so far?
I have not. I was so confused when I read this one.
Okay, the basic conceit in these is that Mephisto has come to the Top Cow universe. Mm-hmm. He's fucking everything up, and it gives a chance for each of the characters to cross over with other characters. The way that they did these was kind of cool. It was like the first one, I think, is Silver Surfer, and God, I don't remember who the character is that teamed up with, right? But number 3 is maybe Weapon Zero, maybe like Silver Surfer Weapon Zero or something like that. Mm-hmm. But they each continue from the last. So like part 3 is Ghost Rider Ballistic, part 4 is Ballistic Wolverine, then part 5 is Wolverine Witchblade.
Oh, okay, so it kind of switches off.
Yeah, it keeps. Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah. So the cover is pretty cool. What do you think about that?
I like it a lot. I love seeing Wolverine drawn in this art style.
Yeah.
Yeah, the art style where everybody's ripping on Wolverine.
Yeah. I liked this sort of look for Wolverine the best, even with the bone claws, you know. I do like the adamantium claws better, but in these stories, it's like they forgot that bone claws wouldn't do what adamantium claws would do anyhow. So
yeah.
When he first lost his adamantium, there's all kinds of shit with like them breaking and stuff like that. They kind of forget that over time. Mm. I think though, as far as the company crossovers of the 90s go, this one does hold up a little bit better than a lot of the others. Maybe it was just that it was a bit better when it first came out. I don't know.
Right.
So this is the busiest recap credits page there is, though. Mm-hmm. This thing looks so fucking awful.
It's awful. They did white text on light colors, so it's like really hard to read it. And
I seem to recall that Top Cow had problems with this kind of stuff a lot in the single issues. Mm-hmm. So this is written by Larry Hama, which is why Wolverine's so accurate, because, you know, he's like the best Wolverine writer, him and Chris Claremont.
Yeah.
The pencils are by Joe, but you know, I've seen this last name a lot of times, but I don't know how to pronounce it, and this lettering does not help. Bennett's. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just going to say that. The inks are by Aaron Soud. Colors are by Dean White. Letters are by Dennis Heisler, and if he wants me to say his last name properly, he should learn how to letter credits. So yeah, I'm not going into all the editorial and all that crap. Mm-hmm. So it starts with New Year's Eve. Wolverine is headed down to Times Square to find Landu, Luckman, and Lake. Those are his interdimensional lawyer / money people.
Yeah.
Because like Wolverine's been around for so long that around this time Larry Hama decided that he was actually quite rich and had it was a convenient way to introduce the LL and L team to the comics. I don't know if they're still used at all anymore, but back during this time they were main staples in Wolverine, and I think they appeared in Deadpool a lot too.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he's coming down and he's going to Dante's fetish hole. Dante's Hole of Fetish Club. So, you know, this wouldn't have been that long after. Actually, the X-Men might have still had a cartoon at this point.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
And then they have like Wolverine going to a fetish club. Like, Marvel and DC have never been completely positive what sort of properties they have age group wise, you know? Yeah. So you're going to say this probably would have been bought primarily by like, what, 13, 14-year-olds?
Yeah, something like that.
What year did this come out? 1997. So I was 17 when this came out.
Okay.
So I was old enough to read something like that. But, you know, and I'm just going to say, having Wolverine on the cover, you know, and then you open up right to a fetish thing. So this is a pretty sweet double-page spread with Wolverine on his bike. Is it completely necessary? No. But it looks good, except for this lettering. This looks like shit, and this kind of looks like shit.
Yeah.
But beyond and besides that, it looks good. And it's just Wolverine showing up to the fetish club that ends up being at a church. Now, they probably could have done that better by, like, having the church be the background of this, you know, and, like, pulling back a little bit. But then the artist wouldn't have got to draw that. And, you know, it's pretty cool looking, so I can understand why. So then we get some pretty gross inner monologue by Wolverine about how when he goes to a biker bar, he can feel sawdust under his boots. I've never once actually been in a bar that had sawdust in it.
I've also never
And I
been
think
in a bar
that would be
has
more
sawdust.
common with fake cowboy bars than biker bars, but okay.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to know what he feels squishing underneath his feet inside this place.
That's so fair, though.
Yeah, I can understand why he doesn't. I wouldn't want to either.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to be in here, personally.
Yeah. Really? This guy looks like he's having so much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. I would not like to be hung upside down with my nipples covered with tape, though. That's not me. So he goes into the warp chamber of Landy Lickman and Lake, where there's a guy who promptly just starts shooting him.
Yeah.
And then Wolverine does what he does best and picks his nose with his claw. Scares the guy, but the guy just takes off running. So I'm just going to say he let him run. Then it's back to Times Square, where the mayor's guards, who do not look like any guards a mayor should have.
No.
But hey, this is a world where superheroes exist, so maybe?
Maybe.
I'm going to say New York blew a lot of budget having these outfits made, though. They attack some guy because he's not being hedonistic. And they want everybody to be freaky on New Year's. That's like by order of the mayor.
Yeah.
So Wolverine
sees whoever they want for it.
Yeah. Wolverine sees this and he starts, you know, doing what he does. It's all well drawn. All looks good. We've seen this kind of action with Wolverine before. But that's okay. I like the way it looks. It reads fun. So the guards shoot him in the back of the head with some sort of electron thing, put him down, and that's when they all get shot by Ballistic. Now I'm just going to say, I've never read a Cyberforce comic. I don't know shit about Ballistic. I get they all have some sort of cyber implants. They're basically cyborg X-Men.
Okay.
Beyond and besides that, I don't know shit about them.
Right.
There's very little I know about them. So I know far more about him and his story than I do her and hers. And Cyberforce apparently still going at this time.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's on issue number 30. I know they kind of quit with Cyberforce after Witchblade in Darkness took off so hard.
Oh, okay.
Those sort of took the spotlight of Top Cow and became like their flagship titles. And Fathom. Fathom was another one that was really big at this time. That ultimately didn't stay with Top Cow, but it was during this time period.
Okay.
So, yeah, then Wolverine and Ballistic, I guess, go hang out somewhere while they talk about what they're going to do.
Yeah.
And this is where you find out who the mayor is, right? So it turns out the Heat Wave, the guy over here, nice of them to give you a picture of him in case you don't know what he looks like.
Right, yeah.
He's the mayor. And why is he the mayor? Oh, because Mephisto's made him the mayor. So Mephisto's whole thing is corrupting good guys. This all makes sense. This fits in line with the Mephisto you know from the Marvel Universe. So they come to tell him that they failed. And I thought she'd killed them all. Wolverine said she killed them all.
Yeah.
But apparently not. So Heatwave kills this guy because they failed. They fell to Ballistic and Wolverine. So this is where we see Zoe, who is Wolverine's main contact at LL&L. I think she's also featured in Deadpool issues of this time period, but it's been a long time since I've read any of those.
Yeah.
So they zip line while the moon is coming dangerously close to the Earth.
Real Majora's Mask of it.
I appreciate very well drawn moons. But when the hell would the moon ever look like that?
I have no idea.
I think it would be better, since it's supposed to be New Year's, if this were the New Year's ball they were zipping past. Mm-hmm. But that's okay. And then we gotta prove that it's 1997 and this is an Image comic.
Yeah,
by
having a face be split in half.
All right, by one of these god-awful, goddamn double-page vertical spreads. How many comics are we going to look at before we run out of these goddamn things?
I don't know, but look at how thick they made this with, like, trying to do the foreshortening.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of their outfits, the whole, like, tiger strike look about them?
I love this outfit for Wolverine. It's so over the top. He'd never wear this. I love it.
He has actually been in something like this in a few different comics, not just this one.
Yeah.
I'm calling it Tiger Strike because there was an action figure of Wolverine made that was like had this goofy like paint on his arms and stuff that was called Tiger Strike Wolverine.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so whatever the case, yeah, it looks good. Is it serve any purpose at all for them breaking into the mayor's place though?
Oh, hell no.
No, it's just to look cool. It's literally the only reason. So we got an ad for Scud. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to take a look at a Scud issue at some point. This is for the Saturn game.
Oh, okay.
But,
I didn't know there was a Scud game.
Yeah, there was a Scud game that came out on the Saturn. I've never played it because, it's prohibitively expensive. Yeah. But, yeah, I like the comic well enough I would play the game. So, they break into the offices, and basically Ballistic wants her friend back, and Wolverine wants his friend back. But Mephisto has brainwashed both of them. And Wolverine and Ballistic can't be brainwashed because he has a healing factor and she has cybernetic implants. I would think Heatwave would too, though. He's a cyborg too. So I don't know. And I don't remember what Zoe's powers are exactly. Mm-hmm. Beyond besides having a goofy ass helmet.
Yeah, she looks like she's wearing something from Gundam.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it could be inspired by that at this time period. Who knows?
Oh, maybe.
And then this whole, just like the way this is laid out, this is such a Top Cow look. Mm-hmm. Have panels that don't have borders, have panels within panels, panels that aren't panels at all, like this one. It all looks pretty cool. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't really service anything story-wise.
Yeah. But think about how boring nowadays comics look now.
Yeah. I would much prefer this kind of weird shit, personally.
Yeah, because at least it, like, helps keep your eyes entertained and everything. Like,
yes.
Helps keep you focused on the
On
page.
the other hand, there are way too many gradients at this time period.
Well, yeah, that's just one downfall to looking cool.
Yeah, it's like the new digital tools, and they overused the shit out of them. So Ballistic throws a frag grenade, and then her and Wolverine get in the same pose. So apparently Ballistic's a lot more like Wolverine than we knew.
Yeah.
Wolverine complains about using guns, but just starts shooting these guys. And then we get a very Wolverine pose. But Zoe shoots him.
What a bitch.
And then Ballistic beats the shit out of her.
Hell yeah.
While Wolverine's beating the shit out of Heatwave, who's all like, I'm way better than you. I'm stronger than you. But Wolverine's just, doing Wolverine stuff. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Darkness was only on issue number 2 at this point, apparently.
I like that image.
Yeah, I like the Darkness comic, even if it does have issues, like rereading it, I still like it. So, yeah, then Zoe comes back to life because she was, a mind control zombie. Mm-hmm. And she shoots Heatwave in the back. Apparently, all she needed was just a good ass whooping. Yeah. So if Wolverine and Ballistic just go around whooping everyone's ass, Mephisto won't be in charge anymore.
Right.
And then I don't really know what happens with Heatwave. They just kind of leave, the 3 of them.
Yeah. They just kind of go outside and see that everybody's gone.
Yeah. New Year's happened and everybody just went straight to hell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we get the oddest segue between Ballistic Wolverine to Wolverine Witchblade that there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like this lettering at all.
No.
Mephisto kind of looks a little bit weird there.
I don't know if there's anything on this page that I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I even like the Witchblade comic, and yeah, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The art style here is a little too Top Cow, if that makes sense.
Not really, because I like Top Cow artwork. To me, it's just like they could have set this up in a better way.
Right.
Instead of showing just this weird, sexy pinup to sell the next issue.
Yeah.
We could have actually had just a short little one page of what Sarah is doing during this time period.
Yeah.
Something like that would have actually sold it better, you know? Even just like her walking down the street as Sarah with Mephisto shadowing behind her or something could have looked better.
Right.
And instead it looks like Witchblade's like getting off on Mephisto's weirdness. And he's trying to grab her butt with his huge finger.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just, that doesn't really work.
They're freaks.
Yeah, well, we knew that. And then we have a really cool drawn Mephisto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Silvestri draws some of the Marvel characters so much better than most of their artists do.
Mm-hmm.
And that has got to be one of the best drawn Mephistos there is, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. And I love the fact that he's holding a Top Cow Earth. Yeah. And then we see what the Wolverine artwork looked like at that time and realized that maybe they should have just hired this guy who did this issue to draw Wolverine.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is just goofy as fuck. Contra ad doesn't really tell me much of anything. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, Weapon Zero. I think Weapon Zero was involved in this as well.
Okay.
But I've never read any Weapon Zeros, so.
I really, really like the faces in the black. That's, I don't know, those are cool images.
The only problem with this at all is this guy looks exactly like the Darkness does.
Yeah.
And he looks exactly like Ian and Witchblade does. Mm-hmm. I think that's how you say the guy's name anyway. Mm-hmm. Silvestri and all of his like clan of clone artists that work for him all suffer from same face syndrome really badly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at times it's like, oh, is that the Darkness appearing in this? No, it's not.
No.
And I like both these. I've always liked the Scream Mad. I think it's funny that Drew Barrymore sold the whole movie when she's barely in anything. She's only like the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a good twist because she was the most bankable star when that movie came out.
Okay.
And then, you know, just a happy holidays guaranteed from Top Cow. I think that's kind of cute. Mm-hmm. This is another one I've never actually read.
Arcanium?
Yeah, I'd be willing to take a look at this.
Okay.
Though, if you ever want to take a look at it. It's pretty easy to find the whole series for like 50 cents a piece.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
So, yeah. Now that you've read this, are you curious to read any of the other Devil's Reign crossovers?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'd hunt.
I've read them all at one point in time, but it was probably back in like 97. So I'd be curious to reread all those. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it might be kind of fun to actually read them in order.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
Nope.
All right, let's go make comics and have a happy new year. We didn't create the comics that were featured in today's episode, but we did create these. Check out Ghost Assassin in the Cards and the Chihuahua Who Flew Away mini comic, both of which were written by me. The Chihuahua Who Flew Away was illustrated
by me.